Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. We're right here at Anime Expo 2017, the OS booth. This is day one, Saturday, and right now we're having a couple of players here, along with Mr. Dean Peppy Herbert himself. Going to ask some questions about this booth, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down too. But for now, we'll just go with the ones we have. Let's start with the players. How about that? So what happened today that's caught your attention the most? Like right now, we've seen lots of things just happen. There was a tournament, there was a showcase. What do you think is most memorable for you today so far? How about with Mr. Kaoru?
Well, I actually got the opportunity to meet a lot of people that I haven't had the chance to meet yet in person, and that's been a lot of fun. Really connecting with those people in person, and so I'm happy to have that opportunity today. That's been very memorable for me.
Mr. MiruHong from Canada.
Yeah, so this is my first convention actually here in the States, so I'm actually fairly new to the how things work around here, but it's been fairly interesting getting to meet the OSU staff and knowing how they function, meeting everyone who's possibly made this game that has created this community and so possible. So it's great to see everyone around here, and also it's been a lovely experience so far.
Chippy?
I have to say the same thing. Like meeting a lot of the people that I haven't met yet has been probably the best part so far about this whole booth, because there's so many OSU people here, there's so many OSU staff here, there's so many commentators, players, there's so much of everything here. And honestly, that's the best part for me. And also signing the book, being a part of OSU history like that, that's really cool.
And last but not least, Mr. Toy.
Like Kaoru, most memorable for me personally is being able to meet a bunch of new people that I have known for years but have never gotten the chance to meet in person. But I think what stood out most to me was I had a couple kind of younger kids who were just walking around the booth, and they were looking around, they would see one person and their eyes would light up and this new person that they know, or I heard one kid squeak when he yelled peppy, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever because he ran over to him and was like, "Can I take your picture?" And it's I don't know, a lot of the people that are here are also part of the community. I know that the people in this interview are well known within the community, but everyone here is a part of it, and it's really cool to see everyone interacting, and that's what I like about it.
I know I would freak out if I were fortunate to see Peppy in person. And so now I'm going to tweak the question a little bit for you, Peppy. So my understanding is that this is the first time you are in States running a show for OS.
Yep,
and
right.
On this scale even. What is your, it's only day one of course, so what is your takeaway so far after seeing these faces and everything that's happened today?
So there's definitely been a lot of people today. We opened yesterday for day 0, and my takeaway so far is that it's a pretty exhausting experience because
I'm sure
we're going from 10 to 10 every day.
Yeah.
So it's very long days. I've met a lot of people that I didn't expect to meet, which has been very cool. A lot of community members have turned up for this, and I really appreciated all the people that travelled, from Canada, from different states of the US, just for this. I mean, it's been a blast so far.
So what do you think is the biggest goal for this booth, this convention, this stunt? Can you describe it to us, what you're trying to achieve here? Is there a concrete goal in mind you want to say, we're going towards?
So the only thing I had in mind when I was organizing this is that I wanted a space where the community can gather. That's why we left a lot of open area. In the initial plans, I was working with some of the guys earlier on to get this to happen. And they had...
The staff team, right?
Yeah, so some of the guys from UCI, I think.
Oh, UCI even. Okay.
Yeah.
So for context, UCI is UC Irvine. They have their own OS community there, which is quite big for a campus university community. And they've been helping out Peppy with Peppy and also the OS staff team with getting this together.
Yeah. So the initial plans were to have a lot more PCs and just let people play the game. And I'm no, I really want to cut back on that and just have open space, because I knew we were going to get a lot of people that just wanted to talk, share their experiences, how they played the game. Yeah.
And of course we have talented players. Actually, all of these players are ranked 1K and above. And they've set some amazing scores in the community. And I'm sure that they've been here, they've definitely showcased the very finest of talents we've got. So Peppy, from what you've seen of these players today, how would you rate their performance?
It's been pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah,
good.
I didn't see all of the tournament because I was busy helping out.
Yes.
We lost a few volunteers along the way, so I saw the grand final. And that was good to watch.
Yeah. And all of you played in the tournament, right?
Yes.
What do you guys think? Kaoru, share with us some of your thoughts.
Well, it was definitely kind of intimidating getting used to a new setup on the go, but it was a fun experience. I liked being able to face people at a LAN, which is something I've never actually done. So that's a first time thing for me. Yeah.
Wow.
I've never actually played at a LAN, so it's first time event for me. It was a lot of fun.
How do you feel about this experience?
Exhilarated, honestly.
Exhilarated.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Miru?
Yeah, it's been fairly interesting since the setup has been fairly. Originally, the plan was to be only using the default skin, but it was kind of funny how every single player playing in the tournament got out of their way to try to get their skin into the client.
We might borrow comfort skins, so I'm sure.
Yeah, pretty much. So this tournament, it was originally supposed to be a casual blitz, 1v1, but next thing you know, it ended up being a fairly serious thing in terms of peripherals.
Do you think it's like your own player professionalism kicking in, or do you think it's like everyone just kind of got into the mood all of a sudden?
Well, if you can play the best, why not try to, right?
Exactly, good point. Chippy, you'll be a Twitch sensation, man. I see you sporting that shirt. Chippy has been a very awesome commentator and also streamer for OS, and a long-time supporter of the community too. So, your performance here today, how would you rate it, and what do you think is something that you think noteworthy takeaway?
I mean, it was my first time at a LAN tournament, so it was really, like Kaoru said, intimidating. Like, it was really scary. Your name tag fell off, by the way.
Oh, definitely.
It was very intimidating. It was definitely a lot of fun though. Getting used to the setup was really cool. The setups were really easy to like get my tablet drivers on. The drivers were already on it, so it was literally I just plug my tablet in, plug the USB in to replace the area to my exact one. Well, I'm done.
How are the hardware? Do you
Hardware
find
was
any
nice.
troubles?
I didn't have any troubles with it.
Yeah.
The hardware is really overpowered. So they're all 1080s with 144 hertz monitors.
Wow.
So
Wow.
we've got the best of the best.
So for the OS community, that is probably the best you can ever play an OSA, and overkill for OSA, I would say.
I say I'm really happy to let a lot of players experience 144 hertz for the first time because I think it's a huge difference.
Do you think there will be like OS tablet, we get OS monitor in the future? OS 144 hertz?
I would love to do that, but like organizing hardware relations is really quite a lot of effort.
Of course. And Toy, please share with us. What do you think? Like you play second today, right? Yeah. So what do you think of this LAN today? You've been in a lot of tournaments. So in context of those, how do you think today was to you?
In context of all other tournaments,
Yeah.
I hate Remco. I only lose 1v1s to him, and this is the fourth time I've lost a 1v1 to him.
Wow. Okay. So we know there's some rivalry between the top US players, and that's definitely
It's a rivalry for me. He's just like, I'm playing the game, and I'm like, I don't like this.
Wow, okay. Well, of course, I'm pretty sure you'll get lots of chances to get back at him in the future.
Yeah.
And especially, I believe that with about 3 more days to go, and you'll definitely get another shot at him.
Play another blitz.
Yeah, another blitz. Yeah, and so my final question today, I guess, if we have anything else we want to share, would be that. Okay, so would be that. If you have one thing to say to Peppy for this for you 3 more remaining, one thing to say to Peppy for the remaining 3 days as advice or like a thank you, what would you say to him right now?
I would say thank you for making this a possible opportunity to meet you guys and also having to experience the rest of the North American community. It's been a really great experience for me overall, and I don't think I'll be able to experience something like this in my lifetime ever again. So I'm blessed that something like this could possibly happen.
Chippy?
I mean, like, same as Kaoru says, like, being able to experience a LAN tournament for the first time was really amazing. It felt right. Like, it felt so much better than like an actual tournament. Like, I lost, but I was like, yeah, I lost. Like, this was fun. But like everything just felt right. So thank you for like bringing that experience. Thank you for bringing the players together and growing the community and doing so much that you do like for this community. I really appreciate it a lot. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. And I hope I can experience this again. But this feels like a once in a lifetime experience.
Toy?
I know that you do like a ton of work for like this tournament, or not this tournament, this whole event. But even if you hadn't done any work and you were just here, your presence like at an event like this means that it's taken a lot more seriously and it feels a lot more official for everyone who's here. So not just for us, but for everyone who's coming to the booth, it's like a very, very special thing to be able to meet the creator of a game that a lot of people at least like have a very strong passion for. So thank you for all the hard work that you put in, and thank you for just like showing up. That's a really cool experience.
I highly echo that, by the way.
Yeah.
Also, Kaoru, anything you want to say to Peppy for today?
Well, I'd like to say a big thank you actually for the last 7 years I've spent on the game.
7 years?
Yeah, I'm one of the more veteran members of the community now, which is even a surprise to me. 7 years has flown by. And that's 7 years of entertainment that I've had, thanks to Peppy and the staff supporting me. So I'd like to give a big thank you, especially for organizing this event. This is such a huge scale event. And I'm really glad to see the community coming together like this. So thank you.
And Peppy, do you have anything to say to these players for day one?
Yeah, so I had a lot to say in between. I'll try and get all of it off my mind, but if I miss anything, maybe we can have another interview later down the track.
Okay, I'm sure the community will love it.
So I had a lot of people saying thanks to me, and I appreciate that, but I also want to say thanks back, because I mean, the only reason I continue to do this, like, and spend 95% of my waking hours working on us is because of the community members. Like, the fact that people are enjoying themselves and turning up at these events just keeps me going. On top of that, a couple of you said it's a once in a lifetime thing. I hope that we can hit like a 20-year anniversary and do this again. We'll see. Never say never.
I'll still be around, hopefully.
I think we're all still pretty young, right?
Yeah.
I'm probably the oldest here. On top of that, we're doing this here, and it's an amazing event. I'm really happy with how things turned out. I would like to visit more countries in the future, so I do hope, like, you know, we have a lot of people in Europe that play, and Russia is really huge these days, and I've had several people walk up to me at this event and be like, please come to our convention as well. We're running our own fan booths and we want you there. And I'm sad that I can't visit all those, but you know, I'm also developing a game and keeping the community running, so limited time, we'll try and do our best to continue having events like this, because as these guys say, LAN tournaments are the way things should be, like meeting face to face with your opponent and seeing their emotions as you beat them or they beat you. I think it makes for a much better experience. So yeah, I mean, thanks to everyone who turned up. Also thanks to the team that's worked on this booth, because like this tournament I had nothing to do with. Like that was organized by, I don't even know. I think Remco, Happy Sick did most of it.
Oh, it's a conspiracy.
He rigged the bracket.
He rigged it. That's why he won. The map war. That was all his choosing.
I mean, I've never played that tiebreaker, so that's pretty iffy.
That's true. All right. So I guess we'll end here today, and maybe we'll do another one for day 2, day 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we'll see you guys soon.
Thanks for watching.